Hey guys! For this video, I'll be doing an unboxing of SHINee's 6th Korean full-length album, The Story of Light. For this album, they released it in 3 physical parts, EP1, EP2, and EP3. Each EP has their own songs, so together this album makes up a total of 15 tracks. I am super late with this unboxing, so without further ado, let's get EP1 opened. Okay, so here we have the front, and on the outside of the wrapper is the sticker. I think I'm just gonna place it on the actual album when I have time later. I actually hate it when the stickers are on the wrapper because then I have to put on the sticker myself and that gets me really anxious. But I'm gonna keep the sticker. So yeah, here we have the front. There's a few damages to the cover. I'm assuming it's from manufacturer shipping to the actual store and the store shipping to me. So that kind of sucks. But the actual contents I'm pretty sure are okay, so I'm fine with that. So yeah, here we have the triangle with the foxtail, the yellow triangle, and the back with the track list. Here we have a total of 5 tracks, with the title track being Good Evening. It's hard for me to explain just how much I love Good Evening. I just love absolutely every aspect of it. From choreo to styling to music to the music video itself, everything about it was absolute perfection. SHINee could not have done a better job for the first part of The Story of Light. If you zoom out, you can see the number 1. That's how I tell these albums apart. So let's get this thing opened. Here we have the very front with the photo book, and I'm assuming this is the lyric book. Oh wow, I did not think the photo card would be by itself. But here I have the photo card. I think there's a total of 3 photo cards you can possibly get, and they're all group photo cards, which I totally respect that. Here we have the back with each member's individual message. I think it would have been kind of rough if for their first release they had individual member photo cards, so I really appreciate that they had a group one. And with that, we have the ad. And let's start off with the CD. It's really cute. I love the color scheme. So the red, the yellow, and here we have a blue CD. And it spells out SHINee with 6 to signify their 6th full-length Korean album. Everything is symbolic. So let's put these things back. We'll first start off with the lyric book. So here we have the back, SHINee, The Story of Light. So, group photo, All Day All Night. My second favorite track in this little EP. This track is a bit wild, and I think this whole mini album itself is pretty wild. Here we have the lyrics for Good Evening. Of the 3, I say this is their experimental album. The lyrics for Undercover. The lyrics for Jump, and the lyrics for You and I. A bit of a tearjerker because this is their slowest song on this album, and it's beautiful. Sad and beautiful. And here we have the credits. This is a really nice texture. I can't describe what it is, but you can kind of tell the texture from just the look of it. It's not the usual gloss. Here we have the photo book. I don't think this album's able to close by itself. Bit of a bummer, but yeah, here we have photo book, 1 to signify EP1, yellow side, and blue. So let's begin. Here we have a red page and a visual. I think this is one of the teaser photos. Group photo. I love the styling for this. I love Kibum's hair. I love all the colors. I even love their 80s inspired outfits. Taemini with Minho. Oh, look at Kibum. I actually think Kibum dominated this era in terms of visual. I don't know, like, you don't really see an idol promote with a buzz cut, and he did this himself. Well, he started cutting his own hair himself. I think the stylist probably finished it for him. But yeah, here we have that little chrome plastic thing that was in their music video. So I guess this photo book is mostly visuals from their music video. A beautiful music video. My absolute favorite scene in that music video, actually. when they sit together on the chair under the bag. This whole music video is so refreshing. It's different. It looks expensive for sure. It's definitely very SHINee because they always try something new. And they always work. So, the underwater scenes. Oh, key bomb. Such a visual. I'll be honest, I didn't think I would enjoy this promotion as much as I did because of the timing. And I wasn't sure how ready I was and how ready they were, but they proved me so wrong. They're so strong. And I'm glad that they did come back the time that they did because I find it a good way for both the boys and the fans to cope with what happened. So this was a very successful comeback and I'm happy with how things went. Here we have O'Neal. It's good to see him back. I know some fans didn't like his orange hair, but I really like it. I love all their hairs for this promotion. It's short, stylish, and it's cute. They're really digging this chrome-like filter thing going on. Really reminds me of the music video. So we're pretty much at the end. It's a wide range of photos, but it's primarily the boys in their set for their music video. Oof, Minho. I never found him to be a snack, but he is so good looking in this era. Everyone's beautiful. And we end off with an image of the light. That was the photo book. So for EP1, it was the photo book, the box set, lyric book, ad CD, and the group photo card, which comes as one of 3. Next up, we have EP2. Let's get this thing opened. So like EP1, we have a sticker on the outside. Here we have it as yellow. I also forgot to mention for EP1, the side is yellow. So for EP2, the side is blue. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah. Here we have the front, the fox again. Now we have a blue circle. And the track list. So of the 3, this was my absolute favorite because all 5 tracks are bops. So amazing. Like every song is so catchy. Especially Chemistry, which isn't their title track, but it is title track worthy. The title track is I Want You, also a catchy track. So let's open this. Here we have the photo book, lyric book, and the CD with the photo card. So let's see who we have. Here we have the ad. And I have Taemin! Ah! So cute! My very first SHINee photo card. And I have Taemin with his signature. So handsome here. I love the pink hair with the green in the background. And in this album, you also get a group photo card. I think this might be one of 2. So here we have the group messages. So for this promotion, the hair changes a little bit. And here we have the CD. I love that they changed the colors. So it says SHINee with the 6 again. Really nice. So put the photo cards back. The ad. The lyric book. So the front and the back. I love how even though they have 3 colors, they keep finding different ways to use these colors. So here we have the lyrics for I Want You. Lyrics for Chemistry, favorite track. Lyrics for Electric. Lyrics for Drive. And the lyrics for Who Waits for Love. Again, this album ends with a bit of a sad track. It's upbeat, but it is pretty sad. And here we have the credits. You can hear my dog snoring up a storm. So let's go on with the photo book. The front, blue on the side, and red. I'm assuming like the first one, it's probably like a lot of photos from their music video. So Boys in the Forest. That hair. Love it. Minho looking like an artist. I love that they added Chongyun's shadow in the wall for Good Evening's music video. That was really sweet of them. This might have been the poster, because this photo looks familiar. So just subtle differences to the boys' hair. Pretty much everyone's hair is dark. And I guess Key didn't really have the green hair so long. Only's hair look the same, it actually looks brighter. Really digging this. It's like a cranberry color for Taemin. Ah! I wish Key had this rainbow hair longer. I know he had it for some performances, but it must have been hard to maintain. So he didn't have it for too long. But that's such a bold look. But he made it work so well. Minho. Since all the parts of the albums are connected, all of the stylings are pretty much the same. It's like an 80s look. The forest. I'm actually really surprised and impressed how much they've accomplished for this comeback. 3 title tracks, you have to learn the choreography, and then you have to film 3 separate music videos, and then with all the stylings, they have to look different in a way. So a lot of work went in for this promotion. I get it because it's their 10th year anniversary. You're supposed to go all out. And also this album serves as a way of the boys telling us that they are going to move on, that they're going to stay strong. But still, this must have been so exhausting for them. All these looks, all these concepts. They don't even look tired when they perform. Kudos to them. Oh, what a visual. Taemin, so handsome. Speak of him and he shows up again. O'Neill. Like the orange and purple contrast. Kibum. And group photo with more light. I love that we ended with the photos of light because this album is the story of light. And pretty much it. The photo book. So for EP2, there was the photo book, the box set, the lyric book, the ad, 1 member photo card, and 1 group card, and the CD. So this was pretty much it for EP2. Last but not least, we have the concluding chapter for the story of light. Here we have EP3. Let's get this thing opened. Again, we have the sticker on the outside. It's yellow as well. For all these stickers, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put them on the front. Or we just might collect them. I don't know yet. So this is my favorite cover of the 3. I love that the fox is the most clear here. On the side, you have the rectangle, the number 3, and the track list. So of the 3 releases, this album is actually the most sad, which is fitting because this is the end of the story of light. And this is actually their most personal one because the members actually worked on the lyrics for Our Page, which is the title track. I read that they wrote the song with Chonghyun in mind, and he actually appears in the song Lock You Down, which is my favorite on here, but it makes me so sad every time I listen to it. But I'm happy they added in here. And on the side, it is red. So let's open this. Here we have the lyric book, the photo book. I think that was in a different order than the other albums. The ad, and I have O'Neill. So here is the cutie pie O'Neill with his signature with the number 3. My very first O'Neill card. The last group card. Very, very cute. I love that they added group cards in here. Symbolic and the group message. So these were the photo cards. And here we have the CD. So it says SHINee 6 as well. The people who worked on the packaging for this album did a fantastic job. So let's put the photo cards back. The ad. Let's start off with the lyric book. I like that the fox is really clear. It's consistent. Here we have the lyrics for Our Page. This song is so sad. But it also sounds uplifting at the same time, as if telling the fans that they will move on. That's just the feel I get from this. The lyrics for Tonight. The lyrics for Retro. The lyrics for I Say. And last but not least, the lyrics for Lock You Down. Oh, it kind of hurts to just look at this track too. But yeah, here we have the credits and the back. If this photo book is like the other three and it shows scenes from their music video, it's gonna be a bit of a sad ride. So here we have the front, red for the side, and yellow for the back. Let's start this. So blue. Here we have the boys walking on the steps. They actually look like pieces of art. Oh, Key. Loving the hair. I love it when it's a bit wild. And he has the lip ring. Pulls it off so well. So far they all look like they came straight from a magazine. Or from a museum. For individual works of art. The hairs are darker for this song. Oh, this is cute. Onryo and Minho. A lot of red theme going on. There really is a lot of red theme going on. So handsome, Minho, so handsome. I wonder what the red symbolizes here. Lots of red. I really don't know how to react for some of these scenes. They have some photos from the music video, and then they have some photos where they look so handsome. It's a bit of a roller coaster. I'm both happy and sad, depending on what page I'm flipping to. Key with the blonde. Here we have pretty much the last photo of them together. And we end with a photo of their bags. I love the symbolism. So that's the end of this photo book. In this packaging there was the box set, the lyric books, the ad, group photo card, member photo card, and the CD. Pretty much the same packaging all throughout. This one's a bit more of a somber unboxing for EP3, but it was a beautiful unboxing regardless. This marks the end of the unboxing. This is SHINee's 6th full-length Korean album, The Story of Light. Here I have EP1, EP2, and EP3. Given the circumstances, I find this to be an absolute perfect comeback to celebrate their 10th year anniversary. Everything was done beautifully and with so much thought. I know it's been tough, but I found this album to be a great way for both SHINee and the fans to cope with Jonghyun's passing. I know there's no good way to deal with that, but just having SHINee up on stage performing and doing what they love has been really helpful. Aside from that, I am very, very grateful for this album. For what it means and musically itself, it is such a beautiful album. I highly recommend people listen to this, but only if you're ready. For me, this is easily album of the year. It is too beautiful to not be number one. On that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I apologize for my dog snoring in the background throughout the whole video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!